Alright, so that's going to be as parallel as we could get it. We're going to want to run a key setup on some of the straight points. We probably do the one square setup as we have here. And then this is where it gets tough. Because I could do this, right? And get that coming out, but I don't think we get it right. So we turn that off. And we go for the 4. And then I don't think they give this to me. But yo, Lowbar, man, thank you so much for the raid. Thank you for sharing your community with ours, man. Stopping by over. Appreciate you, man. Thank you for that. How's your city build coming along? It's doing pretty good. I'm paused right now because I can't unpause because that kind of ruins all of my city right here. But yeah, it's going pretty well. This is a quick cinematic shot of it. It's coming together. Today we added in specifically the campus. This was actually nothing here. There was literally this road in the middle made out of dirt. Today we did all of the additions, adding in the campus, putting in the trees, putting in some parking spots. We actually have planters underneath each of the trees. That's on top of the concrete for immersion purposes. So it's not too bad. And then that's our campus. And then over here behind it, we have some hillside housing that I wanted to have. And then it feeds down into our beach area. The beach area is nice, as I wanted to add some things like the London Eye. There's a harbor right there. So we need to try to get power to everything, make sure everything has water power, do all the things they need to do, get some beach volleyball courts at the bottom, set up some nice beach areas with some beach chairs and whatnot at the beach, and then just try to tie it together. Have a switchback road right there, some other things as well. But yeah, we're just working on the beach though, making some nice progress indeed. Looks nice. Thank you, Lobar. Appreciate you, man. But yeah, we're just trying to work on how we want to do the elevation tiers. Right now, because of how we have this set up, not that we're copying this, but that's kind of going to be what we're going to want to do. Do a walking path from the lower level to the higher level, so that you would have more of a direct access instead of following the road using your car. As that's going to be the idea for why we want to do what we want to do. Oh god, they're not gonna give this to me. Oh, yo, they gave me the jankest keyline known to man. Holy crap. I don't want to take that. That's actually really bad looking. Alright, so I can't, they don't give this to me because of the shape, right? Alright, so I could technically delete this and that. So here is 100, here is 40. So technically, 40 on a straight is exactly what I'm looking for. We get the curve. That's a nicer curve that I'm more willing to take. So we want to take it like that. So that way it's a smoother setup. And I think that's more appealing for what we want anyways. Now I would delete that. And then technically delete this, because I want to do a curve set on this side. So we will take this, bring up the terrain overlay, have this go like that. So here to here is a 120, so I need a 7. So it's around that. That's a straight line 70. Now from here it's 4, 5. That's a 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Right? So it's gonna be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I'm gonna turn it out to here, freeform style, so that the key kind of ends. So now I should be able to do this. Go to terrain, hit undo, bam, magically shrink that, and then we'll be able to delete this road. That's going to mean that the houses don't get bopped anymore. And then now it's a terraforming thing, where we got to massage some of the spots. So that's a 10%. Actually, does that work? Okay, that's not bad. Push that in, push that in. All right, now here it's a flattening tool. So this is going to be a 50%. As we have to line that up. All right, not bad. Not bad at all. So we have our key up here now. None of the housing got bopped. It's basically, if you put a road behind them, they split the housing so that you have two houses facing both roads instead of just one house facing the bottom road. So that's why having the second road behind them was causing a small problem. But yeah, we deleted it. We should be good now. I am happy with the mini curve right here. I do want to massage this part though. This is a 5%. Yeah, moving it up is actually a little bit better. There we go. All right, so now at this point, we wanted to make some changes. So we know this is a 3-meter change, so this is going to end up being a 4-meter drop, which is fine. Now, our roads inside are not parallel with other roads. The key is, but that doesn't matter. So the small change was, we'll delete this for now. We're going to have a parking lot road right here. Let's have it be somewhat large. And I want a double parking lot. I think that makes sense. I think that makes sense. Double parking lot. All right, so now with this. This is exactly the perfect fit. Hey, every time. First try, boys. Streamer's always lucky. Got him. Let's go. Amazing stuff you're doing here. Have a go. Gotta do my workout before bed. Got you, low bar. Take care of business. Thank you for stopping by, hanging out for a little bit. But if you gotta take care of stuff, man, post stream, get the foods, get that workout in, dude. Stay productive. Do what you gotta do. And of course, thank you so much for stopping by. And the raid, my friend. Appreciate that, dude. But of course, we'll see you next time. Hope you have a good workout, my friend. Gotta stay healthy. I should actually work out too, man. I'm so out of shape. Oh, man. I'm so out of shape. All right, so that Plaza we took out, we can put it back now. So now we see this right here. I think this is where we come in with the concrete, right? So it's flush now. So it doesn't matter about the center too much. So we could remove that here. There's a little bit of a transition issue right there, but I think that's going to be fine. Now, one thing that could be kind of jank is this. Aha. So I put the walking path back here. So by doing the walking path right there, we get the citizens walking across the side right here or right here. Nice. All right, so we turn that off. Have that continue. All right, so here to here, I want them to cross here as well. So they could actually walk from here to either side. So that means I could delete that street. And then from here, we could probably go a +1. Actually, we could actually have this be a backside road that goes along to this side. And then have a elevation from here. That's a +1. And then this could come out. So that's 1, 2, 3. And then at this height, actually, what's wrong with this height? What the heck? Oh, I know why. It's a terrain thing. So we got to take this and push it out. Yeah, it's weird. The game is weird and how that works. So +1. Perfect. And then I should be able to get the bottom height, push it in. So basically what happened was when you push into terrain like that, there's a slight hill where the pillar is, so it's not really adjusted properly. And if we do this properly, we should have this be perfectly flat. So 1, 2, 3. Oh no, it's not. Ah, come on, man. Feels bad. Watching others making cool cities kind of angers me because I'm so unimaginative. No, man. Once you hear what goes in the backside process, you're gonna be like, I never want to do that in my life. Yeah, it's like, don't worry, man. It comes at a cost. Even if it might seem like, oh yeah, it's fine. No, 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 no. It comes at a cost, man. Trust me on this. So I could go through the key, but it's not gonna be good looking. So for what I do is sometimes at night before I stream cities the next day, I go on Google Maps, Google Earth, and I look at grid and roadworks. I'll look at where the main roadways are. I look at how they separate, how they feed into an area. I look at how the suburbs designed for the grids. I tend to see if they have any overlaying pattern. A lot of the times you kind of see the base grid that everything works off of, and then how it kind of diverges. And then how the road or the city planner kind of made it adjustment. Now, until you get to that point, you're just kind of looking at Google Maps and not knowing what's happening. Google Earth too. Look around the world, different countries, how their roads work, and then you start looking into the history. There's a lot that you can dive into when it comes to city layouts. Of course, it comes down to your imagination, but you only get that creativity by looking at other examples. So unless you want to spend a lot of time looking at grid layouts, how cities are set up, how the roadworks are, it's going to be tough to get to a level where you could kind of like free create like I am and have no traffic issues or any problems with it. Because it's like once you see enough of how the things are built, you kind of have an understanding of how they're trying to reduce traffic feeding in. And if it has a lot of traffic, they typically have the traffic attractors at the edge or at the beginning, never in the middle. And the only exceptions to that are always going to be the downtown areas, in which case they try to give them a lot of freeway options at that point. It depends on where you're at, of course, in the world. But yeah, you typically don't want to spend nights doing that because it's boring, man. Unless you enjoy it, which is different. But a lot of people don't. I will say that. So yeah, man, you could get to there, but that's a lot of work you're gonna want to put in. Once you understand that, hopefully maybe you go, okay, maybe it's not that badass then. To be able to build a city like this. Alright, so the idea was I could go from here to here. You could also go to this side. And then this goes to this side on the back. I was thinking that we'd be able to get a path from here. Right? And then this slight elevation goes over. And then we have our bridge set up here. That way we could go down to the bottom. Now the problem with this is that I don't have a good curve. None of this is a great curve, man. This is a very bad line. I would love to curve this up top if I could. So what I could do instead is we could make a small roundabout right here that connects to the pedestrian pathways. That way I could connect at it at an angle and it will look more smooth that way. Because instead what I would want to do is start from the bottom. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. No, it's a 4. And then we turn off the grid snapping. And we just get close, right? So kind of like that. So from here to here, we just have a flat setup. Oh, we could even do it like that. Oh, this is not bad. So 4. That's not bad. I could do this. and then have that just beeline into the road. Now the only thing is, why is my height different? It really shouldn't be. 80, 42, 89, 40s. Okay, so this is 42. There's nothing around this that should be different. So we'll reflatten this the way we need to. Alright, for this entire area, as we should. There's probably a little bit of blemishes here. Yeah, definitely same here. I need to play more City Skylines. Yeah, man. If you play it, you will get better at the game. The only thing I will say that might screw you over is if you pick up mods. Because anytime you pick up, well, not a single mod, but if you pick up a lot of mods, you're basically starting over your gameplay. Because you're going to be learning how to play the game over. Because when you play a modded gameplay and you play a non-modded gameplay, completely different. So if you played like 1,000 hours and then you started playing with a lot of mods, it's basically you're starting over from the get-go. You do have a foundation of how to play the game, but because you don't understand the mods, you might not utilize it to full potential. So it becomes tough on, you know, how you want to do everything. But I will say that I've played this game close to 3,000 hours in this fashion, where I play with very little mods and I play more the vanilla style. But because of that, I have to make up with the lack of mods by having a lot of creativity and imagination. So it forced me to kind of learn how to play like that. Now, of course, that took years. If you guys want to learn it quickly, it's going to be really tough. I will say that. All right, so 1, 2, 3, 4. Right? And then so that should be perfectly flat, as it should be. Here we go. It's getting flatter. I want this to be a flat setup, as it should. Alright, so we could adjust this technically. Because of how the grid works, I could technically do this. 1, 2, 3, 4, and that's the best terms of flatness. Turn off the grid snapping, that throws me off. And then we go, that should be completely flat. Oh, it is, nice. Okay, so that's because the terrain we chose is a little bit better. All right, so we could readjust that later. Sacro Zawani. Dude, your name, dude. I can't pronounce that. It sounds like I'm speaking off of the Aztec calendar. I have no idea. Next thing you know, you're gonna come at me with some Quasi-Claudo. And I'm just like, there's too many Q's and constants, man. I can't pronounce that. First time playing, let the mods hold there for a while. Then look them up, IMO. Yeah, I would say the same thing. I would say that play maybe like 100 hours without mods so that you could understand how the zoning works, how the demand works, how the industries function. And then the moment you get to Megalopolis successfully, you could start looking into mods. That's what I would recommend. Just because that's what I would say is the most, for lack of better words, helpful. Alright, so I just put a pillar right there, because that's what I want. And then from here, I think I can make a setup. And I think it's going to be here. So here, +1. Alright? So I should be able to delete this. And then come in with the curve. This curve has no pillar, so it has to take the height of this spot and that spot. Now, those two spots are completely flat because of math. So that's how I was able to force that. And then now, since I trimmed this, I could actually make the ramp steadier. So we go like this. And it's a smoother ramp. Nice. Nice smooth setup. Over the Quay into the streets. Not bad, not bad. There is a U-turn for them, which kind of sucks that they have to make a U-turn. This also goes along to this side, which is pretty good. Now I need to get one of these over for this side, because I want to have one here as well. So I guess it comes down to where I want this to be at. We could do the same thing and have it come up for here. Thought I've never built that far to have a megalopolis. Yo, man. I feel like you should at least get to there so you could unlock and play with the airports. If you play with unlock all, that's a little bit different. But once you get to Megalopolis, I feel like it gives you a good idea of what... Because at that point, you're going to have a good amount of high density. You might have built a couple of unique buildings. And it gives you a good idea of how, like, high traffic flow should feel like, if that makes sense. Because I feel like until you experience traffic in this game, you don't really know what you're doing. Once you experience traffic and you're like, oh crap, okay, now you have a better understanding of downsides. That's just me though, that's just me. You're free to play the game the way you want to. Don't let me dictate anything when it comes to that. Just make sure you guys have fun. Alright, so this is a +1. I don't like that ramp, dude. It's too short. It feels like it's such a short ramp. Because we could also do a curve like that instead of having the street here. There is a street connection that goes this tile to this tile. So we could bop that and then have that instead. But that means I don't get the freaking step to this area. Unless I put it here. I should concentrate on one city and grow it further. You should, just for the experience. Not that it's, you know, gonna be game breaking and you're gonna learn something from it, but by being able to do that, you know, you could say you've done it and then have a little bit more confidence for next time, if that helps. But I should say, you know, just do it at least one time, just to check it out. Okay, so if we don't get the curve, we already have that. I want to get this. I don't like how the ramp is heavy though. So that means I need my ramp to come in a lot earlier. Which is basically right here, but I wanted to connect to this side. Then how would I want to do that? Have it... Have another pedestrian pathway come out? No, that doesn't work. Bop this line and have the ramp come up this way. So it runs perpendicular to this line. And it comes up this way and curves out. So can I do that? So delete both of those. And the idea would be basically like this. 5, 4. 5, 4. So it's a 3, 3. 5, 4, 3. So it would be like that. What the heck is this? Oh, this is a weird ramp, yo. Y'all see this? Also, these games, at least for me, needs a certain state of mind to focus on. Yeah, 100%, 100%. You gotta be in the right mood sometimes. So we could cover that. This looks jank, dude. You see that? It got cut off halfway. Looks kind of weird, yo. Looks kind of weird. Alright, I think this is best here. So I have to terraform this because of magic. So it's this line, and then this is here. Okay, so 80, 42. Push that out all the way. Alright. We take this. We want to go here. 1, 2, 3, 4. Alright. So... Okay. I kind of see how I have to do it. So we take the height up top. 89.42, and we have to force that out. So we got to do this. Now, the idea, though, is turn off the grid. 1, 2, 3, we're perfectly flat. And then from here, we go... Bam. Oh, what? Why'd that change? I like the other ramp better. I actually like the other ramp better. Oh, I could do that, though? I don't think that's that bad. It goes into the middle, and you go to either side. So if I were to remove all the concrete, we have a path here, we have a path here. That path goes straight into here, goes to that side. This goes into the middle, that goes to either this side or that side, and then it goes down. I think that's not bad. I think that's not bad. And then, of course, we'll spill the concrete on it to make it look clean. All right, so come into here. Going to grab the flattening tool. All right, so this needs to be a 50 so that it pushes in a little bit better. All right. So because of that, I think what we're going to want to do is put some tables, benches right here, because it just makes sense to have this be like a walkable area, to be like a park. So I think the best thing to do is no dotted lines. We don't spill the concrete till after we're done. And then we have to make areas that look kind of nice. So we don't do the walkway on the quay, which is, you know, round right here. We could do it and go node to node, right? Just do that. Have that go out to, what is it here? And then, bam, turn into there, right? And they could walk along the quay, but they clip into it. That doesn't look that great. So I don't want to do that. I could do, oh, the ultimate meme part 2. Have it on, have the freaking quay on a freaking elevated platform, right? Because technically I could do this and have the quay on the platform like that. I probably don't want to do that though. It looks kind of jank. All right, so we're gonna put a couple of buildings here to get more accommodating. So what makes sense to have is a plaza, of course. Checkerboard plaza does not fit. That's unfortunate. All right, looks like I need to expand the park zone as well. All right. I could force it in, but I think I need to go with a smaller plaza. I could probably put it here too. Oh, this works? That's so jank though. That's actually jank. I don't really like the soil scale they put in the vanilla game. It's such an inconvenience. Soil scale. What do you mean by that? Are you talking about how it's like when you have elevation, the soil darkens? Is that what you're talking about? Soil scale. I don't think I've ever actually heard anyone reference it like that. So I'm not sure what you're talking about. So what's soil scale, if you don't mind me asking? Like, what did you mean by that? Okay. This doesn't want to give me the snapping option. Perfect. And then I could delete this. All right, that's as centered as I could get it, I could believe. And then I could put the plaza here. Did that bend a little bit? Never mind. I don't like how that clips, though. I basically want to have a plaza here. See, it clips the soil, though. I'm not a fan of that. Damn it. If I can't do that... Because that's the smallest plaza I have options to. We can do some of the zoo buildings, like some of the cafes and whatnot look very modern. That thing, when you lower the ground, you get soil. Oh, terraforming. And then you're talking about how when you lower that, you have a soil scale right here. Yeah, you raise and yeah, I play with infinite soil. So since I play with infinite soil, I don't have to deal with that. I actually don't have to deal with that. Could you hide soil clip with rocks? I could, but it doesn't make sense on a quay wall that you would have rocks along the quay wall. That doesn't make sense. Unless, of course, you're in the water and then the rocks just kind of wash up against the quay. That makes sense. But I don't think right here it makes any sense to have rocks in it. Crystal Golem, what is good? Hope you're doing well. Hope you're having a good Wednesdays, I'm sorry. How was the middle of the week? How was the first half going, Crystal Golem? What's good? We're just making our beach area right now and trying to tie it together. The mod solves that. Yep. I use infinite soil, man. I would say it's almost recommended. Like, you kind of want that to be on, because the soil in this game is a meme. 100%, you're right. I agree with it that it's like, it's kind of insane how much money you spend just dumping soil so that you could use the soil, which costs even more money. It's like, oh my god, there goes a couple $1 million in just terraforming. Every time, dude. Every time you play with that. So we have the gazebo options. I just don't think that really fits. Long day, but I'm about to eat dinner, so it's all good. Yo, the long day's over, man. Hopefully you get no more of those for the week. Hopefully you get some nice times. But yeah, man. Now that the day is over, get some dinner, get cozy, and yo, man, hopefully we keep you entertained. Do the best we can with the city building. So what I want to have here is a couple of tables, a couple of attractions so that the citizens walk in the area. I don't think we could go underneath this, so this back here is probably just going to have to stay clean. Of course, this is going to be all concrete up top. And, well, as much as we can, because we want it to seem legit still. So before I want to spill the concrete, I want to get some of the pathing out so that I know where they're going to walk to. However, I don't think we have space for anything, man. It's kind of insane. Like, we could do a regular path like that, and then try to put something at the edge so they'll walk to it. So we could do something like this, and then have the gazebo face this. Delete the street. So you walk up to the gazebo anyways, and it's on the end. That's not bad. We could easily put a couple of the city buildings in here, like the info booth. It doesn't stick out. Nice. And then we could add some of the restrooms here. They're not going to know what type of building it is, so it's going to be fine. Right. They have some flowers in front too. Looks kind of clean. And then I think that's going to be good. And then we'll just spill the concrete for now. Oh, they need water? Yo, shit. Water sucks. It really, really sucks. God damn it, man. Of all things they would want, it's water right now. Man. Alright. I didn't want to make that additional pipeline, but I have to. God damn it, man. I believe I saw many forum complaints about that thing, but no change. You know what they made recently? VODs? They made it so that you could buy and sell dirt to neighboring cities now. So if you don't play with unlimited soil on, you could literally just start selling your dirt to the neighboring city and make money that way. That's literally the most recent change that came with Airports DLC. Like, I don't know if that changes anything at all. And that's kind of a slap into the face because it doesn't fix anything. You know? Like, okay, that's cool, but... Dude, this is 5-6 years after the game came out. Like, that should have been something you guys would have worked on. How many years ago? Like, this shit is too late, son. I gotta be real. No, that's part of the patch. I believe how it works is that if you have airports... Oh, no. You don't need to have the DLC. It's part of the patch that comes out as the DLC releases. So, for people that are not familiar with this game, basically... It used to be every 3 months they come out with a new DLC. And what happens is that they would, you know, have the DLC come out, but alongside the DLC release, they have a major patch that has a lot of updates to the game. Now, you don't need the DLC to get the patch. That automatically happens as the release of the DLC happens. So the patch and the DLC release happens the same day. If you don't have the DLC, you don't have access to the content. That's basically all it is. So the patch updates your game to include everything. The DLC purchase gives you access to it that you already have in your computer. So I don't have Airports DLC, but I could go into my map game data and show you all the maps from the Airports map. I could also show you things that came with the Airports DLC. That all gets inputted in during the main patch update. The DLC purchase just allows you to access the content, but everyone has the content on their computer. So because of that, yeah, it kind of sucks. Yep, I know. Yep, I know. This is the companies we work with when we play this game. This is the game we play. And, you know, we've complained about this shit for 5 years. It's never gonna change. You know what I'm saying, man? Like, at this point, we've learned to live with it. And we know nothing's ever going to change. Alright, I want some more sand for the beach houses. On this side, at least. Day 1 DLC shit is awesome. Hey, man, I'm saying, man. It would have been cool if we had it 5 years ago. At this point, it just looks like negligence. Hey, you remember that thing we were going to give them on day 1 that we never gave it to them? Let's give it to them 5 years later. You know what I'm saying? Let's give that to them 5 years later. Why not? Nice. Clean that up a little bit. Alright, beach housing is done. We got our walking paths that are being utilized. Alright, so now that we have this, we could go in with our tables. I want circular tables. I'll take the park set. Oh, look at this table set. A table set to enjoy an outside dinner. That's kind of cool. Better late than never, I suppose. I wonder if someone said that in the board meeting. Dude, this is some day 1 DLC shit. Why are we giving this now? And then someone goes, hey man, better late than never. It's still content. And everyone's like, yeah, they pretty much right. They're not wrong, man. They're not wrong. Oh, we got colored tables. PogChamp. Alright, boys. Rainbow tables. 10 meters apart for social distancing. Unimatrix, or do like the Arc game, release the DLC when the game is still in alpha. Hey man, dude, Arc is insane. That's all I gotta say. Arc makes no sense sometimes. Did you know Arc? They did not like, the one thing I have against Arc is I remember when I was checking out the game, and there was a time period where there was a new glitch that was game-breaking that worked in multiplayer, right? And it was easy to do. It just allows you to clip into the terrain, and then you just walk through everything. like all the enclosures for your dinos. You can walk into enemy bases and multiplayer and things like that. Other people's setups. And there's a guy who made he made a YouTube video about it. He's like, hey man, I reached out to the devs. They're not going to do anything about this. So I thought I'd make a video explaining the clip exploit that's going on. And so he made a video explaining how the clip works. And he's asking the devs in the video to please fix it. He ends up getting perm banned from the game. He ends up getting perm banned from the game. They still didn't fix it. And that shit was hilarious, man. So the man gets perm banned. He can't play the game anymore. And he makes up a following videos. He's like, yo, fuck this company. It was the craziest thing, man. It's like, what's happening with you guys over there at the studios, man? But yeah, when I saw that happen, I saw how they handled the cry for help, so to speak. I was like, I never want to play a game from that developer team, ever. Because that is gross. Grossly negligent. Yeah, they banned someone because they taught people how to exploit their game, so to speak. But reality is, they were like, dude, we reached out to you, you're not responding. Hey man, we need you to fix this. And they're not doing it. At that point, I'm just kind of like, yeah, hey man, they don't think it be like it is, but it do. But yeah, that's my thing against Ark. So yeah, I never really got into the game. I don't know if that guy is still banned. I don't know what happened afterwards, though. After I heard that happen and he made the follow-up video telling us what happened, I was like, yep, never gonna touch that place. Planter. Alright. Is there another word for a planter? Is there another word for a planter? I see you over there, photos. I don't know, man. Ark is crazy though. Like, you have to understand that they made a lot of money probably, because they have Ark. Not only that, don't they have that other game that's not a spin-off, but it's basically Ark but in Minecraft graphics? They have that one too. Isn't it kind of popular? So because of that, like, yeah, man, they probably have money, man. I would imagine. So this is not bad. I wanted people to walk around, have some tables for them, and then have some trees in the area. They could overlook into the beach. Now, I wanted to do some more over here as well, similar fashion. Pixel art, yeah. That's them, right? Well, isn't that pretty popular? I heard it was pretty popular. Alright, just get a couple tables there, not too much. And then I think it's going to be trees again with the planters. So we'll have one here. Oh, let's have a large tree for the shade. We'll fight in the shade. Our arrows will block out the sun. There we go. Not bad, not bad. Oh, this needs a planter. I never got into it either. Like, it's cool, it's dinosaurs, but I could never actually, like, play the game. Maybe it was a little bit too, like, not exploity, but it looked very buggy in terms of how the game looks. Community listening devs are the thing IMO in any game. I feel like if the smaller the company, the more that's important. I feel that's how that should tie in. Because at a certain point, you're such a big company, that's not going to matter. Because you're going to have so many people yelling, you're not going to be able to differentiate between who's yelling the correct things and who's just yelling, you know? Because that happens way too often with, you know, AAA titles. They're listening to the loudest voice, which is not necessarily the correct option, right? So in that regard, I want to say, yeah, I'm for the AAA titles not listening to the community. Because you tend to have people brigading and having go, oh my god, dude, this is ruining the meta. I can't believe the devs allow this to happen. And then it's like, dude, let's all just start posting and start having them complain. And then they have a group of people now, right? And now it's like, that only affects 1% of the population at the end game versus other people are having like game-breaking problems. They're fixing the wrong things at that point. Did it have a lot of performance issues as well? It would bring up your PC to its knees or just burn it up. Yeah, that was another thing. It would be like your PC becomes a heater, from what I was told. It's basically like, hey man, is that a PC? No, that's a heater that I have. Yep, that's how it works. You remember the memes? PC run crisis. It's ice cold outside. I gotta turn on the heater. Nah, man. Nowadays, it's PC turn on Arc. You know what it is. There's also the memes where people are burning money. I think those are pretty funny. This is our last stack of $100 bills. After we run out of this, we're gonna die in the winter. Alright, man. It's time to bring out the last resort. What's the last resort? I got my old E-machine back from 2000. What's that gonna do? Oh, PC run crisis. Oh shit, it's hot. Crisis meme is dead. I still use it. Hey, just run New World and see your card burn. See, the thing is that a GPU is more expensive to replace than a CPU at this point of the world right now. So because of that, you're better off running your CPU. I'm just saying, man. Oh shit! Oh shit! You just drove it. Oh, that's illegal. What the heck? Y'all see these guys? That was mad illegal. He drove into the sidewalk. Whoa, 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 whoa! There's a second parking lot? What the heck? Oh, damn! Whoa, dude, you just hit, what's his name? Shirley Lewis. Yo, man, no one saw that, man. We don't leave it like that. No one needs to know. No one needs to know. Alright, so we have some trees up top. Nice planners. There's a meme among PC builders about the power supply. When you get a high power one, it says, yeah, but can you arc wield with it? Yo, where is that from? That's from a game, right? That's gotta be from a game. Alright, guys, let's paint some lines. Whoa, whoa, Delinator? Am I saying that right? I didn't know I had these. I have traffic cones. Oh shit, can I put that on the freeway? Oh, I can't. Why? Oh, I could. In the middle. Oh, these are mad small. Feels bad. Alright, never mind. I wanted to get lines. Lines on the ground. I think it's decal. And bike middle. Nice. Alright, so what we could do with this is draw lines. How come I can't... Is prop Anarchy actually on? And then road Anarchy is on. Wait, what's here? What's here? What's bopping me? Alright, so we have dotted lines on the ground for the walking path. Ah, what? Alright, it doesn't work. Arc wielding requires a lot of power. Oh, I guess it does. Alright, so we have some guiding lines. So that's going to be, there's an opening for the path, and this is the opening for the trees. And then we have some lines for where the pedestrians need to be walking. Not bad, not bad. Dude, that freaking car. That just looks mad jank, man. Now, it feels like although this is not bad, I feel like I'm missing something. I feel like... Oh, you know what it is? Yes. Yes. Having a... Yes. I think this is what I need. Having a park path like that. So the pathway sticks out. I think that's what I was missing. There was no clear pathing. Like, if you were to look at the area, it was like, okay, you have concrete everywhere. They're just free walking. That makes sense. But you realistically have some sort of a path. And I think this is great. Because this allows you to have the set path that we would want to have. The other one would be the trade school stuff, which is about the same color. There's the red path. Oh, the red brick road. This could look kind of slick. I like how when we turned right here, that looked better. Oh, hell yeah, dude. That's more clean. Alright, can I do it here too? Oh, that looks gross. Oh, that looks gross too. Let me just put that back to concrete. Alright, so the red path in the back for the people. That's a little bit better, I think. We could also change this path to a different style. Probably this one. Because it looks like it's a better railing. Better railing. Looks different from the concrete. I like that, I like that. Yeah, that's actually not that bad. The railing is better. Okay, so now right here, we could actually adjust this like we did last time. So let's do it from back here. So we force the pillar, pause, delete. Have that come in from the grounded section of the grid. And have that just force, so it's an easier slide. You can see some of the citizens are walking on air right now. That's because we want the ramp to be a little bit more gradual. Not bad, not bad. Alright, so you know what we need, boys? Palm trees. What is a city by the beach without its palm trees? Alright, there's a coconut tree and there is a California palm. Let's look at how these look. Oh, that's not bad. And then this one is... Oh, this is the one I see where I live. Yes, this is California, alright. Many are already using the path. It's nice, man. It's nice. That's how you know you have a good path. That's how you know you have a good path. Oh, you know what I haven't checked? I haven't checked my bus line. What? 0 out of 10? What's going on? Hello? What is this? What is this? Oh, this doesn't have water. Oh my god. Of all things that could have went wrong. We got some water, so we get some buses finally. Dude, these people were waiting how long? Jesus Christ, man. This is 1,000 people right here. We have one. I have one metro route that goes right here. You could see the loop. Basically, we take them to the industry spot, and we take them from this residential, and that residential, up into the industry location. Hi there, what's going on, Gaming Geek? I see you. How is the Wednesday? Hope you're doing well. And of course, welcome on in. Just working on a little beach area right now. It's not too bad. It's coming together. We're trying to put some trees on planters up top too. I feel like I should have some lindens here. And then we have a tree fence. That I believe is all the way at the ends. Hey, there we go. Ah, see. I actually can't do that. It doesn't look right. I actually got to put a small planter right there. Then we get a small square. Hey, not bad. I think the circle ones is better because it's closer to the grounds. Alright, we'll put one right here. Not bad. Look at all the old people, dude. I is okay. Not bad, not bad. I mean, we're halfway through, dude. Couple more days, we got the weekend. So, yo, man, you're almost there, dude. You could do it. You could do it. All right. I'm thinking that we replace this with commercial. I really am thinking that needs to be made. Right here. Because it would be so weird to have concrete behind the house. So I will make that change. All right, and then residency here should be okay. This feeds into the switchback, so we're not going to have housing here. We still need to get power to the harbor. I'll probably leave that there for now then. Oh, look at all the people, man, coming from the harbor. Jesus Christ, man. I need to get my second harbor ready. They really want to come in via tourism right now. I wonder... Dude, none of them actually visit here. Okay, one of them did. Some of them exit here. Cool. Like 2 of them. Everyone else leaves that way. Ooh, look at that cop. Damn, coming in with the speed. Oh, he's behind a regular car. It feels bad. Can't overtake him. Can't overtake him. You guys ever drive like this? You're the cop. You're behind a car that's going 5 miles per hour. Oh, there it is. And returning to station. Nice. Alright. So that's not bad. We replaced that with shops, and then we're going to be able to put some more areas like that behind them. And then Plaza. Okay. So technically, I will have this. And then I kind of want this. And then the dotted line goes 60 to 120. So this goes 60. So theoretically, we have that. Nice. So we could spill concrete on that, and that's walkable now. So that's going to look a lot cleaner. Like, we were going to concrete that out. There was no way I wasn't. All right, now over here. Not bad, not bad. That's actually pretty clean. Yeah, that's clean right there. That's pretty good. All right, so from here, I want to put a hedge because that's what I think should be right there, but I'm not sure. I want to say I want to put a hedge though. Now, I will also want to decorate this. So the natural thing to do is decorate our roundabout really quick. No matter the speed for a suspect, if it's moving. Yo, man, it'd be like that sometimes. All right, so let's not have a fence. But I do want some sort of a setup here. Hmm. So I want to put a couple layers of rocks. Oh, but we have foliage now. That's right. I could just put hedges in the middle. See, the fountain makes sense if we had people walk around it. Now, I don't want people crossing into the center of the roundabout. That's one thing I want to try to avoid. So instead of a fountain, because that would make sense if we were like able to walk up, you know, hang around the fountain. That'd be kind of cool. But I don't want anyone going into the middle. We have some people doing that though. These guys are bastards. I see you though, Royal David. Hope you're doing well today. I hope you're having a good Wednesdays, my friends. All right, so let's look at the makeshift idea. This is about center. That's not centered. This is pretty much as center as I will have it. So we put the rocks, or instead of rocks, we come in with the foliage. Roundabouts is not for crossing, so no visible thing. That's what I was thinking. Go left, what's good? Hey, yo. How are you, dude? How is the days today? How is the Wednesdays, my friends? I could go... Oh, I lost that, though. Oh, I got it back. Nice. So I could put a hedge there. Now, we would probably put the hedge in the middle. So instead of having the hedge first, we could have... Guys, rocks on the outside, or should I have grass on the outside? So I'm thinking we have a hedge somewhere right here, and then we could fill the center with more foliage. Or we have the outside be all foliage, and then the center could be rocks. And then we have a hedge line that kind of hides the rocks. And the rocks are going to be there so that if you're drunk driving and you run straight in, you hit the rocks and stop. That's going to be the logic. Right? Because the problem with the roundabout is if you're not following, dude, you have a bad time. Either one could be cool. Okay. So, you know what? Let's choose a small tree. Small tree. Oh, the palm plant. Oh, this is amazing. This is very beach-like, actually. Palm plant. And then we have a ring of the California palms. Yes. All right. And then the center, we have rocks. All right. So we stack the rocks on top of each other so they look nice. So now we have a donut. The donuts are cool. I like donuts. Good, and yourself? We doing all right, man. Doing all right. I thought I was getting sick because I was sweating and it wasn't even that hot. AC wasn't hot enough. Not AC wasn't hot enough. It wasn't hot enough that my AC would turn on. So I thought I was getting sick, like I was sweating for no reason. But I'm feeling better now. So hopefully it was nothing. Water in the center or a fountain. Go Lith, man. Damn it. Coming in with the fountain suggestion, just like Royal David. I see you guys over there, man. I see you guys. It's too, it's not large enough. Or is it? Almost, man. I want to get the last part from the open spot right here, and then this could look really nice. There we go. Oh, nice. We got the foliage on top. There we go. That's what I'm looking for. All right, so now we have that. We do something in the middle. Actually, let me individually put these in a couple of spots. There we go. The palm tree Oasis. Or a statue of Mamba. Do we have any statues? We got the rider and the dragon statue. That's it. I got no assets, man. It feels bad. Outside of that, I guess we could put in bushes. No one knows what's in the middle. We just know it's a couple of bushes. It's a grass hut in the middle. No one's gonna know. Alright, that's not bad. We got the palm tree round. Palm tree round. Can't complain. Hey, we got our buses finally. Let's go. Buses are in. Buses are in. Alright, so this pocket needs something. It feels so barren. I need something in this pocket. Because of the cliffside, I didn't want to put housing or commercial. Which, you know, that's fine. So I think I will put it here. Have some of the smaller shops. So not full size. Underground entrance to the vault. Yo, we playing Fallout? We playing Fallout over here, man. We got the vault. Ah, shit. I'm worried, fam. Which vault am I getting put into? Alright, I think I get this, right? I get these two like that? What do you think of that as a district name? Or the eye in the sky? Okay. What does that translate to? Dos Ojos? I don't know what that translates to, actually. What does that translate to, Poetic? If that's what you would like, I don't mind. For your leisure area. 2 eyes. Oh. Oh, for the London Eye and the roundabout. Yo, man, the roundabout is just a shadow of the London Eye. Because if the sun shines from the right side to the left side, that's just a shadow. That technically could work like that, man. Dos Ojos. We're in, boys. So, Poetic Artist, you good with that? I will dub it Dos Ojos if that's it. Let me know. We could always change it later, though. But we got you. We got you. We got you. Dos Ojos, the leisure area. Ojos. Dos Ojos. My bad, my bad. I don't know the enunciation sometimes. Struggle with the language. Alright, I think that's not bad. Alright, I was hoping for a gas station. Come on, give me my gas station. I know you're gonna give me one. You don't say J's like that in Spanish. My bad, my bad. I'm not good with the Spanish, man. The J's are an H. Aha. So that's why when I go to a Brazilian game server, everyone goes ja 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 ja. It's because they're actually saying ha 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 ha. Okay, that makes sense. That makes sense. I used to don't know why the guy that lags in my Dota team always goes ja 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 and then he just leaves. I don't know, man. It happens way too often. He comes in with techies, immediately suicides mid. What the fuck? Ja 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 and leaves. Ah, shit, man. Another one of those games. Alright, so we got to do the eating area like this over here. As it would make sense. The more you know, I know, right? Alright, there was one thing I wanted, and that was I needed to either fence it up here somehow, some way. But I guess the question is, do I want to put a hedge here? Because I want to put a fence of some sort. I don't know what kind of wall, though. Now, the thing about the hedge is that since we're curving, this is going to be tough. Right? To do a proper curve that's, you know, equal distant from everything. Jar Jar Binks. Har Har Binks. Ah, I see. I didn't know the creators of Star Wars was Spanish. Is it Jorge Lucas? My bad. I thought it was George Lucas. See, that looks weird though. Right? The double bend on the hedge. This looks jank as hell. That looks jank as hell, dude. I don't think we could use that. Hey man, I'm just going with what you guys give me, man. I'm just going with what you guys give me, man. It seems about legit. That's all I gotta say. Because we can't walk into here. It looks like a cartoon eyebrow. It does. I want to put a fence here, though. Of some sort. I just don't know what fits. I wish I could speak Spanish. Oh, yeah. I have a big Spanish population. And sometimes I try to order food in Spanish. It's a struggle, man. They make fun of me sometimes. Because how bad the accent is. Can I have the carne asado? Pollo. Yes. Combination. Yes, with everything con todo. Nah, man. You gotta be like, hey, ¿cómo estás? Be like, Look at the menu. Be like, hey, let me get the asada burrito. Con todo. That's with everything. And then it's like, you know, you don't like something, you gotta tell them. I gotta have a fence here. I gotta have a fence here. I want jalapenos on the quesadillas. Y'all got quesadillas over here? That's the first thing I gotta ask. Bien, ¿y tú cómo estás? Más o menos. Porque es, no es domingo, you know. How do you say it's all right because it's not Friday? How do you say that in Spanish? How do you say it's all right? It's not Friday yet. That's what I was trying to say, man. Comical Panda, I see you over there. It's pronounced La Huscas. Oh, okay. I didn't know he was from Mexicali. That's from over there, right? That last name? I kind of recognize it. So I could put the fence here. But that does nothing. Está bien, es viernes. Wait, what? But it's not Friday today. See, I don't like this fence. Like, it kind of blocks off, but it's like we have nothing here. You know what we could do? We could just do the fence like this. Oh, and this, I could fence it in like that. Okay, that works. That's not, oh, that's, okay. So we could delete that, have this come out, and then come in like that. All right, so that fences up the fairs. That works, that works. I think that works. Para mí todos los días vienes. Okay, I see you over there. Hasta la vista, baby. Why is it that I kind of read that in the Terminator voice? I don't know. Some things like that I just can't unlisten to. Somehow it's a Terminator. How long is this? Oh, it's a long planter. I could put trees. That's not bad. Alright, I think what makes sense here is we take the long planters. Nice, and it's spaced out. So I could put it alongside the fence like this. And then we'd be able to put trees. Now, we're not going to use the palm trees. We're going to use smaller variants. I want a mid-size. Oh, the small palm. Oh, okay, okay. That's not bad. This was also a 12. Oh, what? Is this a meme? Oh, I was gonna say, you can't let me put it on the planner box. Hey, not bad, not bad. All right, so that's a little bit better. I feel like this still requires a little bit more pop in the area. It kind of looks boring, dude. It's just concrete everywhere. They're just walking along the sidewalk. Banging on the trash can. Screaming at a street light. Yeah, y'all know what song that's from? Oh, they didn't give me my gas station. All right, I'm gonna put it on this side then. If you do a 1x1 commercial building, sometimes you get a gas station. That's what I'm looking for right now. I want my gas station, dude. Hook me up. Hook me up. I need one of them. Doug Funny, poetic artist, he knows. He knows. We got the real fans in chat, man. I'm proud of you guys. Okay, we got to get more California palms. I think we got to get palms on the outside of the round. I think that just makes sense, to be honest. So, 10 is good. 10 is good. Oh, that is not good. 16. That's not bad. Nice. Needs to be closer. Not bad. Not bad. All right, so we got our palms around the round. The other song was I Need More Allowance. I don't remember how that song went. Like, completely. That does not ring a bell at all. I need more allowance. Benches? Nah, maybe. Maybe. Like, if we had a bus stop here, it would make sense to have a bench. But I don't honestly know if we need to have a bus stop there. That would make a lot of sense. Ah, look at this guy just pocket carring. I want this asset. Oh no, this is 2 assets. I thought that was 1. I guess that's fine. Okay. Guys, give me 1 second. I'm gonna be right back. Sorry about that, guys. We back. We back. All right. So, the beach is tying together. Traffic is not bad. All right. Oh, we did it! Hey, look at that! We got a gas station. Let's go! Hell yeah. We got a gas station finally. Nice, nice. All right, so we keep that empty, which is fine. Cliffside. Don't want to have zoning there. Could have some more palm trees though. You know, because this is just a short strip of 4-lane, I think I'm gonna upgrade these to trees. 4-lane roads with trees instead. And nothing changes or shut. Oh, damn, that guy got wrecked. Feels bad. All right, so we could change the trees here to palm trees, which is the reason why I want to do this. Nice, so now it really feels like a beach town. Rolling in from the beach. Y'all know what it is. We got the palm trees down the middle. All right, all right. Yo, Mr. Anthro, coming in with the raid. Yo, I see you over there. Hey, man, let me give you guys a shout. Nagatha, Christy, hello, hello. Clean Biscuits, hello, hello, and Mr. Anthro himself. Friendly Anthro raid, here we are. Watch out. Hey, kitty camp, yep. Is a sleepy kitty. Randy Wingman. I don't want to wake up the babies, but I might wake up the babies. There he is. The babies is awake. Rainlight, hello, hello. How you guys doing? And of course, my name is Too Legit City. If you guys have any questions, we're just building our beach area right now. So of course, this is our beach zone that we're working on, and this is the city that we've been trying to pull together. So this is our city right now. But thank you so much for the raid, Mr. Anthro. I see you over there. Appreciate the support. Let me give you a shout. What? I give you a shout, right? Oh, you're playing cities as well? Nice. How is it? How is the Skylines? How you doing, my friend? How was the city today? Doing good, doing good. Just working on the beach area right now. We added in our campus today. It was completely empty. So we came in, added in our campus, put some trees in, hedge line in the front. Have some parking for the students that costs $800 a quarter. We have the gym right here. I'm sorry. We have the auditorium right there, the commencements office. A good little, college. And our dorms. Some faculty parking in the back. And yeah, from that we worked on back here. And once we got this place situated, we are working on our beach area right now. So we have a small little beach area with some beachside housing, low tide where the beach is going to actively be at. But in times of high tide, the water goes up to here, right? We're just role-playing that part. And that's why the beach houses are on the second tier. Of course, we're going to make like setups like this so that they could get from the beach zone to the bottom zone. And then feed out so that they could hang around by the sands if that's what they want to do. Do the beach volleyball, all the things, right? That's Mamba. That's my kitty cat Mamba. He's a black cat, Scottish fold, so his ears are always curled over. So he might look like he's angry, but he's a great kitty cat. But yeah, he is the best kitty cat in the world if you guys never met him. But he's just napping right now, as you can see. I did, poke at him a little bit, so I do have his attention. But if I leave him alone for enough time, he's going to go back to sleep. But yeah, that's the Mambas. All black, Scottish fold. And we adopted him when he was 2 years old. Check out the Mamba facts, you guys. I noticed the streets aren't flooded. Interesting strategy. Yeah, man. It's, I can't swim, Anthro, so I got to apply that to my cities. So water's no good because I can't swim, so I got to stay away from the water. You know how it would be sometimes. But yeah, dude. Good to hear that your cities was doing good. I spent 2 hours on an interchange, so it was one of those days. No. Don't get me wrong. I spent a day building my interchange. Well, not this one, because I have mods for this. But there were some other interchanges that I've taken the entire stream before, so don't feel bad. I have a great example here. It's not Wind Mamba, is it? No, it's not. Mamashire, no. Azure Mamba, no. Grand Mamba, no. That was the failed Swamp Mamba? No, it wasn't that either. Not Desert Wolf, no. Damn it! Not this one either. I have so many old maps. That's not it either. Nope. What the heck? What happened to my map? That's also not one. I can't find it, man. There was a map where I spent 8 hours on a interchange. Actually spent 8 hours. And I wanted to show it off. Feels bad. Oh, man. Oh, there it is. So this interchange right here is a 8-way highway to highway interchange. And I did this vanilla, no mods, no anarchy, no traffic manager, no move it. And this took us 8 hours. Oh man, no, I turn off autosaves. I turn off autosaves because if I have autosave on, I actually crash my game to desktop. Because if you randomly autosave while the game is doing the simulation, you're doing 2 calculations at the same time, and you're more often than not going to crash. And that's kind of what happens if you play like a heavy cities game, like a lot of mods, a lot of assets, or the simulation population is already high. So when that happens, yeah, I've had better experience not having autosave on. I should save, so I will do that now. So I will. Intimidating cat over there, he's the best. He guards me while I'm sleeping. He's got to be intimidating. Amazing, not gonna lie, your thumbnails are intimidating, brilliant looking. Yo, thank you, Anthro. Dude, don't worry, man. A lot of it just comes from playing, and especially when you don't do what I do at night. I look at Google Maps, I look at Google Earth, and I look at grids from the top down like this, and I look at highway interchanges, and I see how they're built, what the theories are, and then I apply all of that in my cities. So, like, after 3,000 hours of doing that, you kind of start getting like Google Maps style city builds. Now, I'm not saying that you have to. That's what I did. And I don't know. You might not enjoy looking on Google Maps, Google Earth. Because I go to like other countries sometimes and I look at their roadways, why they're doing what they're doing. And then it's like, you avoid looking at Paris because that place is a travesty. Like if you ever look at Paris roads, dude, you do not want to be inspired by them because it is gross. But yeah, you look at the systems, you try to make sense of it. Why do they do what they do? And then if you don't get it, you look at the road history. That road, you find out, used to be one of the major trails for horse-drawn carriages. And because of that, that ends up being the main feed into that part of town. But because of how history works, at the end of that road was the original castle. And then that got destroyed and they put a roundabout there. And, you know, things like that. And it's like you start to see things. You start to understand what the logic was. But yeah, if it is intimidating, don't worry, you'll get there in time. But you do have to spend the time. It's like that episode of, what is it, Bo Jackman, the horse, where he's running. And then he just, like, his gut hurts. He's out of shape. He can't run. His stomach's hurting. And then he's on the ground. And then some guy just goes up to him. He's like, hey, you all right? And he just goes, does this get easier? He's like, yeah, it does. But the hard part is that you have to do it every day. It gets easier, but you got to do it every day. That's kind of what it's like. But yeah, that's what I do. Of course, you don't have to copy me. It's probably very inefficient. But that's how I get a lot of organic, imaginative designs. Kind of just by looking at real life. Manual saves are the best if you're diligent. Yeah, I see you, poetic artist. I should check Google Maps for my hometown and try to build it. Don't dox yourself like that. That's the first thing I would say. Don't dox yourself. Hey, I know this street. I live here. And then someone's just going to go to Google Maps. I know where you live. And it's going to be bad news. But yeah. Don't want to do that sometimes. But of course, guys, this is our city that we're working on. We have our skyline. We worked on our campus right here. And now we're working on our beach. You can see that we have a casino right here. A little bit of a hangout area for the citizens if they want to hang out on the top tier after getting some food. Maybe there's a crab shack and it's, you know, no more tables inside. They just take it to go eat it outside. It's not bad. We have our trees and planters, right? Because we're on concrete. You know how it is, man. Trees can't grow on concrete. Sometimes you have to dig out a little bit of dirt for them. Then we have our red brick road, because this actually looks better than having a regular concrete path, right? That's what we had earlier. A concrete path, basically like that. that allows the citizens to walk, but because it's the same color as the concrete we spill on the ground for the foundation, it doesn't stick out. So I wanted to have a red brick road right here. Turned out pretty well. And of course, this is our parking lot. Some people are using it. We have the double lot. It looks kind of jank. And then, of course, we have our London Eye Ferris wheel. I thought this would look amazing by the beach. And it's kind of like the large takeaway. Now, of course, that means this high tier area that's on the key line, we have to concrete it out. I kind of want that to be a little bit more man-made, so to speak. I mean, there's a casino up top. It makes sense. Now, of course, gotta have the palm trees. It's not a beach area without the palm trees. So we decorated the round a little bit by putting in some ground palms and then some California palm trees up top. And then we just have some shrubbery and foliage in the back. Rocks in the middle in case you knock down the trees by driving straight through. The rocks are going to stop you so that you don't cause a major accident. And this is our round that feeds out into this part of the beach area. This goes into the commercial, Main Street. This goes up to the hillside housing up top. This goes to the harbor, and this goes to the beach. But yeah, that's what we got right now. If you guys have any questions, feel free to ask. I would be happy to help. But just trying to tie in together the beach area right now. You can see a lot of citizens actually taking this, going from the bottom tier to high tier. It's pretty nice. I like how the citizens use pedestrian pathways. This guy's also an astrophysicist. Sometimes, if the day asked for it, I'm usually a nuclear scientist in how I play Oxygen Not Included. But yesterday we did have to navigate the stars. So astrophysicist, that's about right. I should put that on my resume. Some stone golem in the center of the roundabout, maybe slightly hidden with the foliage. I don't have that asset, actually. Stone golem. I don't think there's no such thing as a golem, right? Oh, there's the gorilla. Yo, it's Harambe. I could spawn this dude? Holy shit, that's a lot of power. I'm about to spawn some gorillas in the middle. Alright, so just because you guys don't know, nothing happens. This does not work properly. The gorilla marker does not actually work. If you guys are wondering, we will not randomly have gorillas running around, sadly. We could put the squirrel. Rotating 3D billboard? Hold up. Is this real? I could put this on the edge right here. That'd be perfect. Oh, it rotates? Okay, that's a word I could look up then. Rotate. Ting. Oh. Rotating AC vent. Oh, that's on top of the houses. That's PogChamp. Big bite rotating sign. Oh my god. It's time, boys. All the rotating stuff. That's not rotating. Feels bad. Oh, this one does though. Let's go. This doesn't do anything? No. Chirper doesn't rotate. Alright, I could take these rotating ones. That's not bad. Alright, so I have to have it here, is what I'm thinking. Basically, these are advertisements about what shops are on the right. Donuts, ice cream, and burgers. That's kind of cool, man, that they turn around, dude. I'm not even mad about that. It's kind of jank, though, that they're kind of by itself. Hey, Too Legit, how do you feel about the Mavs versus Golden State? Looking good? Oh, man. The Mavs are not going to win. There's no way they win it. They are going to make a bigger upset than when the Warriors lost up 3-1. Because they were up 3-0. Like, that's not going to happen again, man. I can't see it, man. I'm rooting for the Mavs, and I'm rooting for the Heat. Because they're technically the underdogs in both matchups. So I want a Mavs versus Heat matchup, dude. But that's because they're not the better team. They're the worst team of the both matchups, technically. So because of that, yeah, man. I don't think the Mavs could do it. I think if the Mavs had a chance, they would have been 2-2 now. And I think that a lot of times it's just like Tim Hardaway Jr. is injured, right? Like, when your starting shooting guard is injured, it kind of sucks. Like, you guys lucked out with getting Jalen Brunson to ball out as he did, which is the reason why you guys made it past the first round. But you guys don't have Tim Hardaway Jr. still, right? So yeah, it kind of sucks, man. And the biggest problem with the Mavs team is that your 5-man is not a traditional 5-man. He has no shot blocking or rebounding. And even though the Mavs have the bigger lineup, they are losing on rebounds, which makes no sense. Right? Like, they have the bigger team, but they lose the rebound game every game they lost. Like, they get outboarded by Golden State, which is running a small ball lineup. So it really doesn't make sense. So, dude, you guys need a better big. Even though the 5-out big could work versus some teams against Golden State, and of course you're going to play Golden State a lot, you need a traditional big. Because Golden State can't deal with a traditional big. Like, anyone. Like, we have Dwight Howard on my Lakers, so we kind of destroy them. And you kind of look at the matchups. The Warriors sometimes struggle against my Lakers when no one else does. Right? And you might wonder, what the hell's going on? Are they just taking the day off? No, it's a matchup thing. And they just can't deal with a proper big man. So someone like Rudy Gobert that has shot blocking. Jonas Valanciunas, who is just a little bit more grittier. You know, Dwight Howard's a little bit old. You wouldn't want him. Like, those bigs, if you guys had him on Dallas, dude, it'd be a lot better. Because of how much you guys are shooting, you guys do want a center presence. Unless your shooters are that bad that you need a 5-out big in order to spread the floor. You know? Because it's like, that's the only reason why you play 5-out. Because you need the spacing. I don't know, man. I just think that the Mavs are about a couple trades away from becoming a true contender on the Western Coast. But that's just me. They're not going to win it this year. If the Jazz decides to blow up their team, I think we're going to have a shift in power. But it only is going to be based off of them. Because I think that if Rudy Gobert does get traded, it's going to be to the Mavs. I feel like that just makes sense. They're going to be the team that benefits the most by having Rudy Gobert, right? And, you know, having a lob option is amazing for Luka. Let's just be honest. You can run a pick and roll with Luka and Rudy Gobert. They're pretty big in and of itself. And Rudy Gobert could, just always back away so that, Luka gets more post space so that he could do his high post, starts posting up. And then, he gets his easy bucket. In those times, I could see how Rudy Gobert doesn't help. But when he doesn't do that, you guys need freaking shot blocking, man. Like, it's this struggle. Lurk time for me. Thank you, Kill Bill. Dallas, yeah, man. You gotta have Dallas. But yeah, that's just my opinion. I'm probably not even right. But that's how I see it. Like, that's what I think. And of course, it's just my opinion. I'm not an analyst. I'm just a streamer. Alright, so this is not bad. Oh, what's happening here? Oh, my citizens are not smart enough. Okay. Yeah, it makes sense. It makes sense. Let's get some schools in, boys. There's no schooling in this area. My bad, my bad. We'll get one right there. These guys need some help. I think, though, if the Jazz blow it up, and because he lost Joe Ingles and tried to replace him didn't work, they would probably want to keep, some players. But if Donovan and Rudy ask out because they're like, hey, we're going to be rebuilding, I don't want to rebuild, and, they want to get some assets back, it's probably that, both of them get traded. I could see the role players being part of a package to get something back as either picks or, someone that's not really a contender, or, not saying that not everyone in the league wants to win a championship, but some people are more worried about the money. So because of that, it's like maybe they get someone back like that. That's more about the cash than, you know, dubs. But it's tough, man. It's tough. I don't want to put it there, though. That would be the best setup, technically. Alright, so now we need a high school. We are lagging with these. Holy crap. I think I could put it here, right? The backside high. Backside high school. And then we'll need one back here as well. It fits really well right here, to be honest. And then I could delete this guy to get a proper 4x4. Nice. But yeah, I don't think Dallas is a... Every year will be a contender. No, they're a couple pieces away. But the thing is that, you know, the team's not going anywhere when it comes to the Mavs. They are, you know, just only going to get better. Because what, Luka's in contract for what? Another 3 years? Everyone on the team except for Jalen Brunson is basically going to be, you know, on Dallas. And it's, you know, can you guys get the better pieces around him? You throwing shade at my maps? I was talking about how they could get better and what their weakness is. That's what I was talking about, Crufts. You guys need a better big, dude. Maxi Keebler, he just shoots threes. When he can't make any threes, he's kind of worthless out there. He can't play defense. He's yeah, getting outboarded by smaller people. You can't run Maxi. Dwight Powell is not good enough yet. You guys need a proper big if you guys want to actually be contenders year to year. Not saying that that's the type of, you know, I mean, I get it. They're playing small ball, but you guys can't beat Golden State that way. And if you guys are in the Western Conference, you guys will have to go to Golden State for the next couple years. There's no way you guys actually beat them in small ball. Because it's like, in terms of small ball, you guys don't have any of the top players in any of the positions, right? Like, you don't have a small ball 5 or a small ball 4 or a small ball 1 or a small ball 2 or a small ball 3. Like, you guys play it, but you guys don't have the best in any positions. And when that's the case, you guys just lose to the better stacked team, right? Every time. Like, you know, Quay and Steph will just shoot threes. Now they have Jordan Poole, who's a defensive liability, but he could shoot, right? You kind of want to hope that he gets a little bit antsy and tries to make up for giving up some points, and then he misses. That'd be the easy way to get Jordan Poole out of his groove right now. But if he beats you, it's only going to boost his confidence. So it's going to be tough. Golden State 2 stack, yep. Can you show us the industrial area? PJ, this is it. We have a little bit of traffic right now. Not too bad. Traffic flow is around 93%. Is there any part you wanted to check out specifically? Let me know. Adjust the budget for schooling, although there's no need with the money for it. Yeah, we just leave it at 100%. We'll be fine. Golden State stacked. They are, but they're not unbeatable. They're not like they have Kevin Durant still. They're still Golden State. You know, they're a great team, but they're not unbeatable. And I think that it's only going to be a matter of time once age starts to catch up with Steph. If Quay never recovers from his injury, because he's still not at 100%, like you could tell, he's not as good. He might not have his legs under him 100% of the time. But yeah, that's how I feel. You can't beat them. You can't beat them. My Lakers have a chance because we have the best small ball 5 and small ball 4. Warriors have the best small ball 1 and 2 and 3 potentially. Right? Or 1-2, depending on where Quay plays. Has 2 guard or 3 guard, depending on what you guys push straight to. But yeah, it's like, it's gonna be tough. You have an iron industry. Yes, I do. We have the ore quarry right here. So this is where we're doing all of our mining. So you can see we have the giant machine that's doing a lot of the drilling. We're flattening the ground over here to expand out the quarry. And then we have an underground mine right here too that goes underground. Sometimes you gotta go underground. And then that delivers all to over here in our industry area. Of course, this is our iron industry, making steel, of course. And making some metals. You know what I'm thinking about? We could do a loop from here all the way into here. I probably don't want to do that though. Mr. STT, what is good? I see you over there. How are you doing? Skyline Travel Attack, how are you? No. Not Lakers Copium. I know 100% that we wouldn't win with Westbrook. I'm talking about back when we wanted to chip. If we were to match up against Golden State, it wouldn't have been that bad. But you're right. My Lakers from last year, really bad, dude. I'm talking back when we had KCP. Because I'm not going to lie, without a player like Kentavious Caldwell-Pope, my Lakers get destroyed in small ball. We're too old. Small ball means we run a lot. We need someone to follow their best player who's always running. And we need a player like that, a 2-guard that allows him, you know, someone with size that runs a lot and shoots threes, right? A perfect 3-and-D player. KCP was actually the guy, dude. He did it well. He just got no love for it because it's a thankless job. But yeah, I will say that when we lost him, we had no chance of winning anymore. Danny Green was good, but he's more of a 3-guard. But because we have Danny Green, KCP doesn't have to guard their biggest, best player. Like if it's like a Jimmy Butler or anything like that, he would guard someone else, like, you know, Duncan Robinson, which makes more sense. And then that pushes Bradley Beal to be able to play point guard defense, that's what he's good for. He plays good point guard defense. Last year, we made him do the Danny Green job of guarding the other opponent's best scorer. And not Bradley Beal, Avery Bradley, undersized. He's not going to do good there. He's not going to do good in that. But if you push him back down to point guard and he's guarding the opposing player's point guard, he's got a good time. He could do it. He's getting older though, so he might not be able to run as much. But yeah, it's tough, man. We lost a lot of our runners. So once that happened, I was like, yeah, we have to have either everyone just make their shot or other players can't hit threes. Otherwise, we can't win. Am good. Can't wait for the weekend. Then tattoos. Oh, nice. I see you over there. Were you the one that was supposed to get tattoos with the wifey? Was that USTT or was that someone else? Shane, you can't get Beal. He's about to lock in. Dude, he's getting $250,000. He's getting $250,000, dude. Yes, sir. Just rescheduled. Nice. What you getting, man? What kind of tattoo are you getting? And where is it? Are you getting one on your arm sleeve? On the back? On the chest? Where's it at, man? PJ, no more questions about the industry? Cool. All right. So, back to what we were working on. Getting a travel compass on my upper arm. Second, memorializing my son. Oh, gotcha. Both on your right arm? Damn, Mr. STT is going to be like a thug now. Got tattoos all over both arms, both sleeves done. He's gonna go to TwitchCon with a sleeveless shirt, dude. Calling it. Show off the tats. Damn, bro, didn't know you got inked up. Oh, shit. Yeah, dude, you know what it is. Gotta do what you gotta do. Gotta, baby. Listen, that's Engineered Thug to you, yo, man. He's an E-Thug, guys. You guys see that? Engineered Thug, E-Thug. He's talking shit on the internet. Ah, shit. I see him, dude. Watch out, boys. He set this thing up about my mom. Ah, man, and I couldn't recover from that. I was ruined, dude. Can't believe it. The E-Thug got me. I see you over there, STT. I was kidding, man. I was just memeing. Don't be spreading lies. Damn, dude. Straight up. My bad. Mr. STT, he's kind of just there. I don't know what he does. We can't talk about him no more. He's got this restraining order, man. Something. Cash rules everything around me, cream. We can't talk about STT anymore, man. All right. So we're gonna get our zoning in because we got the demands. I see how it is. Now, man, that's what I'm saying. I see how it is. What do you mean? All right. So this is a little bit of zoning. It's not gonna affect much. So now that the beach is about done, well, no, I still need to do this area, and I should. Now, how do I want to get my pathing to here? It's probably going to be here, right? Oh, the grid. Oh, I can't do that. I have to do it at the bottom. That's fine. That's fine. Okay, so we'll have that be our path. I do want to have a path up top. Oh no, we can put the plaza here. Hey, that works. I wanted the plaza here, so that works. All right, so it doesn't stick out through the key anymore. Nice. Okay, okay. Get the plaza. We can put some trees and planters right here. Maybe a little bit of eating arrangement. That's not bad. It's not bad. What else can we put here? I guess we can put the park cafe. Might as well. And then we'll put a, I guess a bathroom next to it. Just in the middle. All right. So from here, we're gonna want tables. We're gonna want the high level stuff. This is going to be at 10 meters, social distancing. We have to start with gas station simulator again. Hey, I see you over there, man. You gotta do what you gotta do, Mr. STT. Gas station stuff. Alright, we can put that there. Cities in June. Hey, man. Hope it works out. I tend to find that sticking to the same game tends to be what helps me out the most. But, yo, man. You gotta do you, Mr. STD. You're doing this as a hobby, right? Not like actually gonna be a full-time streamer. Like to do it for fun? Gotcha. But if that's the case, just doing it for fun, yo, man. You gotta do whatever floats your boat. Whatever entices you at the moment. Because that's gonna be better for you. Just because you'd be in your natural element, right? If you play the game you want to play, you know, not that you're more approachable, but it's like, it's easier that way to kind of be like naturally who you are. Instead of having to deal with, you know, anything that you have to deal with, playing some of the games that you might be, it's all right. You know? ATS? Nice. I honestly, I'm gonna be real. I don't understand Truck Simulator. Like, it's cool. Don't get me wrong. It's just that I don't get it, man. This is tough. Skylines 2. What a meme. Damn, I hate how this doesn't line up properly, so now it looks jank. Because otherwise, I can't make a straight line here. Oh, you know what? Could I do this? Do that half, and then do the red road again. Yeah. So we do that. Yeah. So, Anarchy, Thug Life. Cash rules everything around me, cream. Alright, that's not bad. Give me 1 second. I need to clean that up. Oh, crap. I guess that's gonna be how it has to be. That's like the best line I could grab. For the pavement, at least. I could try to push this back, but I don't know how I would want to do it. Mamba startled. Alright, guys. I actually gotta go. I need to go because someone needs me right now. So, I hate to kind of, you know, end the stream because I wanted to keep going. But it looks like I have to end it today. Feels bad.